Hello and welcome back to the adventures of Dunk and Egg. This episode, I don't really know. We don't have a goal, which is never a good place for a series to be. People often say in these types of series, oh, why don't you just go and be an adventurer again or something? It's like, yeah, but there's no goal. There's nothing that we're actually working towards. So it feels a little bit empty, right? It feels like we're kind of in the epilogue and nothing's really happening. So, I would like to come up with a goal. It could be to take all of the crown lands that isn't King's Landing. That's possible. I mean, we could take more lands now that we're a king. It's kind of the Crusader Kings thing, is that you just kind of blob and expand. But for now, I think what we're going to do is we're just going to take a step back. We're going to spend a little bit of time just sorting out our individual realm. We're going to spend a little bit of time making sure our court is right. Maybe marry off a few people, and then once all that's done, hopefully something just drops into our lap and gives us a focus, something that we can focus on. Maybe somebody randomly kills one of our friends and we decide to take revenge. That's entirely possible. But for now, let's have a look at our court. So, our court, it's fairly empty right now. What do you want to do? Inspiration, you want to make a weapon. Alright, and you're a legendary weapons maker. Alright. I trust your judgment. Make me whatever you want. That's fine. Okay, he's going to forge a hammer. I mean, that's good for somebody tall and strong. We're only expected to be at level 2 here. We could change our court tongue if we wanted to, although there's only really 2 options. There's High Valyrian or Common. Although I can't switch to Common because I have just made a court. So, okay, let's not worry about that. I can be diplomatic or scholarly. Well, out of those 2, I guess we will be diplomatic. That's fine. And then we can choose to upgrade things. We're locked on lodgings, and we're locked on lodgings due to the event we had. What else do we want here? Make the food better. That gives us increased stress loss. This one gives us personal scheme chances and guest recruitment. And this one gives us prestige. Well, we definitely don't need prestige, so I don't know, let's maybe go for like food, servants. It's only going to cost us 2. I guess we could just go with that as well, and we just go up to level 8 and get all the benefits. Yeah, I guess we could just do that and then upgrade middling lodgings at some point once we get there and just pay for everything. I mean, we have 60 gold per month and it's costing us 4 gold for these bonuses. Sure, let's just do it. Right, that's fine. Next for us, let's do some marrying off and then we'll do a little court check. Actually, before we do any of that, I have another piece of land I can get. I have an extra domain holding, so I could grab one of these. Or I could build myself a new castle. Hey! So let's buy a castle here. Okay. So that'll be our last bit of domain for now. We're actually going to have 2 more in a second, which, you know what, if I build a new one, we can take this one and this one. You know what, let's just take Highly. Yeah, do I care about this group? Not particularly, no. Don't recognize that guy at all, so I'm just going to, I don't know, revoke his title. Yeah, everyone's okay with it, doesn't get me any tyranny. Yep. Moves us to quarreling and he has a grudge. I mean, that's only fair, but I have his castle. Which is Highly. Highly what? We'll never know. Right. Let's just have a look. What could we build here? So we can't build watermills or windmills because they're only available in the capital. As in the county capital, not the duchy capital or anything. Anything else that we'd want here? Breweries are pretty good by the looks of it. Yeah, blacksmiths are okay. Hospices are good. You know what? Hospices are really nice because they mean that disease doesn't come to your, like, to this holding, which should mean that if you get enough hospices around your capital, even if you don't have them in your capital holding, the disease just won't ever reach it, but, yeah, I don't know. Might just stick with the buildings that are already here. I don't know, maybe I'll upgrade the militia camps. That's fine. Right. Next for us, I can station a men-at-arms unit. Okay. You want to station in my, in Highly? Yeah. Okay. That's good. I can get another men-at-arms. Ooh, we should. Somebody asked if I could get Knights of the Dragon. I guess I could. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they're a unique one for our culture, I think, so we could grab them. Are these just normal armored horsemen? They are. Okay. What's the difference? A little bit of damage. Fair enough. I can also upgrade my armored horseman one. Let's buy a singular Knight of the Dragon one, just so I remember to do it. How much do they cost? 175. So we're going to need it like a little bit saved up to really go in on them. Would the head of our faith give us money? I was about to call them the Pope, but they are not the Pope. They're the High Septum. No, he wouldn't give us money for another 2 years. So there's no point going low on money for him to refill it, because he's not going to. Right. Let's marry some people off, shall we? So we're going to go court. We're going to go... let's see. I actually might have one. Unmarried court. Does that work? I think it does. Okay. Cool. Let's marry off the men first. That makes the most sense. Right. Okay. Here's a collection of men in our court. Oswin. Oswin, our dying master of arms who's never married. He's lowborn. Let's just do this and then do this. It will actually work. There we go. I was going to say a little filter in here. Oh, age difference is what's killing us there. Okay, so you'd marry people in our court, but we don't want people in our court because we're not going to marry him to a noble because he's not a noble. So, you know what? Let's just, in this one, let's just go for lowborn. There we go. And maybe an inheritable trait. Okay, so that gets us down to 9. And there's a genius. Okay, you're going to marry this genius. Wonderful. Next, Gawain. Gawain has never married before. He is lowborn. Let's put the 10-year age difference thing on here, and then let's just marry him off to somebody. I don't know. You're going to marry her. She's quick. Next, Hilaro. Hilaro is also lowborn. 10-year thing is what's killing us there. No, it's not. Oh, nobody wants to marry him at all. Inheritable trait off? Okay. Okay. With 10-year thing? There we go. I'm just trying to reduce the numbers using whatever metrics I can. There we go. Down to 20 people. Let's do maybe some of all skills, and you're going to marry... You know what? You're going to marry her. She has purple hair. There we go. Add some variety to our court. Next, we have Karsten of Stewpot. Let's just go for inheritable traits. Down to 8. You are going to marry... Ooh, 2 inheritable traits. Fecund and lustful means that even though she's a little bit older, still likely going to have children. Wonderful. Roland Baron. So Roland Baron, he is not a lowborn. So let's just, let's switch it to not lowborn then. Okay. Inheritable traits not lowborn. We're down to these are our options. Okay. You're going to marry this person who's... Actually, you're going to marry this person because they've got the higher level trait, who's roughly the same age as you. Cool. Next. Glimmer. Glimmer, you are going to marry lowborn. You're going to marry her. Next. Noble. Okay. Is the 10-year thing causing us issues here? Shouldn't be. Nobody wants to marry him. I haven't messed up something, have I? Nope, just nobody wants to marry him. For some reason. Oh, it's because he's sterile. Ah, okay. There we go. Oh, guess inheritable traits doesn't matter too much, actually, then. Okay, you're gonna marry her. Guaranteed any children would be sterile. Yeah, okay. We'll worry about that when they have children. You can't get married. You. Let's go for fertile. Are you lowborn? You're lowborn, so we're gonna go lowborn. You've got a nickname. You know what? Doesn't matter that you don't have any inheritable traits, although he has one. You have a nickname. You're joining. We're getting incredibly arbitrary, but that's because we're marrying off a lot of people. You have a matching personality trait. done. I'm getting a little less picky as we go through them, because there are so many. Okay, we're going to go not lowborn, inheritable trait. Right. You're going to marry. So why are all these people Heart of Smoke and Shadow? Why is nobody like... I was going to say, why is nobody Faith the 7? I guess you are. No, marry someone of your own faith. Sir Roy Carner? Roy? Have I got adult on here? No. Okay, there's just no children who you can marry. You're going to marry Athea. Alan. The age thing's killing us on that one. You're going to marry her. She's the oldest. Next. Norbert. Norbert. Nobody wants to marry Norbert. Who's got an inheritable trait anyway. Okay. These are all my courtiers. What's causing us the issue here? Yeah, why don't people want to marry Norbert? I actually don't know. Yeah, it's not age difference. And people just don't want to marry Norbert. I could actually check here. Why don't people want to marry him? It doesn't tell me. Oh. Okay. In which case you're going to marry Jane Hulk. That's fine. That's it, done. Nobody gets a choice in the matter there. Damon, you're lowborn. We're going to find someone lowborn for you to marry. An inheritable trait. We'll go back to this. You're going to marry Lorella Hill. Right. Next, we have Moras. I want to find him a noble person to marry. Who is this person, apparently. And then last but not least, we have Dennis Malver. Perfect. Singular person on the list. That'll do. Let's go. Darcy is no longer your caravan master. Who was she married to? Oh, Gorlas, who's now dead. Okay, fair enough. Well, let's go through all of these people. So we should end up with one person who is... oh, you got me a claim. Wait. I don't need a claim on Silverhead, do I? No. I will graciously say I don't need that claim and will instead switch you to religious relations. I could convert my capital. I kind of feel like I should convert my capital. Yeah, let's convert my capital to our religion. That's fine. That's fine. Wait a second or two. Ooh, there's a disease. Dancing plague in the Riverlands. Okay, so now we only have Maester Selwyn. Right, now we're going to do something else. Now we're going to do women who are unmarried, except we're only going to do ones who can actually have children. So we're going to assume that these people are just staying in our court until they die, essentially. So the next question is, with these guys, do we want to marry them off matrilineally, or do we want to marry them off patrilineally? Or do we want to just leave them in our court until somebody offers marriage? I don't really know. I don't know. I guess we could marry them off matrilineally and keep them in our court. Okay, so same filters here. So not lowborn. Let's just put an age difference one on there just to filter some people out. Everything else is pretty much in there. There's only 14 options. Well, I see that there is a genius among your options. Oh, I should click matrilineal as well. Oh, there is one option. It's Kirby. Okay. Lanny Stillbloom. Matrilineal. There is one option. This is really easy when there's only one option on the list. There are 8 options for Himona Darkwood. Okay. Well, any traits jumping out to us? There's Robust. That's okay. Yeah, maybe we'll grab Robust. Carl Purley. Okay. Kyle Purley, actually, as it says. And then you, matrilineal. One option. Easy. Right. That's them all married off. Hostile faction has disbanded. The hostile faction being the loyalist faction. That's very funny because that's not a hostile faction for us right now. Oh, do I have people in my prison? Oh, never, not anymore. Okay. Name to remember. Who am I dedicating this to? For a wife. That seems reasonable. Okay. So you two are betrothed. Let's just go back to men for a second. Oh. Tesario? I guess you need a wife? I thought we had found a wife for you, but I guess not. Okay. Put the age difference back on. Sort by, I don't know, age, and then we'll just pick the person who's closest to your age, so one of these two. I pick you. There we go. Wonderful. Your friend Lord Warren died. Oh, okay. So you are now in charge of Borwick Hall. Okay, we'll let that person invest into our into our weapon. Finished watch posts here. Let's upgrade the workshops. Sure, why not? Right. Industrial mill is finished. We'll now upgrade. So was that the previous level of this, or is this one? Oh, that's this one. Yeah. Okay. Let's upgrade forestry, which will further reduce the construction time of buildings. Seems like a very good thing to have. And then we could hold court as well at some point here, which we probably should do. So I've now married off everybody. Let's just confirm. Everyone who's going to get married off is married off. So now I should go and put people in different positions in here. So Caravan Master. Well, Oswin could have it, except he's about to die. So let's maybe put John in that role. This is John, otherwise known as John. Scepter. I have nobody who can fulfill that role. What do you need for a set? I guess it's a religious position, right? So you need... yeah, you need maybe to ask somebody who is unmarried if they would go to the Silent Sisterhood. Yeah. Ambitious is a no there. How about Alice? Serve the father is not her calling in the line of succession. Jane? Jane, I can't even ask. Are you a different religion? You are. Oh, okay. I'm assuming that's what I need to do. Yeah, but I don't know how I actually then get them into my court, because this implies I'm sending them away, right? Yeah, so you would join this person's court. So how do I get someone from your court to join my court as a scepter? Unless that's not what the scepter is. What does it tell me the scepter requirements? Oh, okay, there we go. They have the trait septum. Oh, that would do it. They're not imprisoned, they're not at war with you, they're not ceremonial monarchs, they are a human, they are a courtier, they have the trait septum, they are not male. So you're looking for a Silent Sister wouldn't actually do it at all. So you're looking for a septum who isn't male. Okay. Couldn't I have this guy in? So how would I... Well, I mean, let's just reset this to defaults. Let's search for all within diplomatic range. But then I'm going to look for anyone who has the trait Septon, who is not male. Oh, okay. There's 10. You would accept an invite to court? Perfect, Eleanor. You'll accept an invite to court if I pay you. Wonderful. I will pay you then. That was easy enough. I was expecting that to be a lot more difficult. She's not very good at the job, but hey, she can do the job. Apparently she's going to act as a guardian for all of our female children who do not have a guardian. Well, good luck. All of our female children who do not have a guardian. For male children, I'm going to put you in here because you're a genius. And that means that you're going to be a better guardian. You're also excellent at being a tutor as well, which is pretty much perfect. Let me hover over this again. Court position, inquisitive trait. Oh, that's because she's inquisitive, but inquisitive is not a base game one, so it's not perfectly in here. I understand. Okay. Do we need a Master of the Hunt? No. Do I need a Garden Hermit? Maybe. What are the requirements? They are not in prison, not at war, not a ceremonial monarch. They are a human. They are not a playable character. They are not your spouse. They have the Wise Man trait with 50 experience. Okay, Wise Man traits with 50 experience. Let's have a look. Wise Man. Okay. Oh, all. Let's maybe look for somebody with high learning. They're more likely to have it. They're all maesters, except for this. Oh, you know, you're also a maester. You're archmaester, in fact. You're infirm. Maester. Timon Walton. You're about to die. You know what? I'm going to add an extra thing to this. I can't add an extra thing to this. I was going to add not dying. But apparently that's not a thing I can add on this one. You can on, like, marriage ones. Maester. Rob. Oh, you're dying. Maester. Giles. You're a septim, but that's no necessarily reason why you'd say no. Oh, you're on the council, I see. But yes, yours isn't leveled. Oh yeah, that's... wait. What's it called at next... Oh, does it rename halfway through? I don't think it does it? There were 2 Wise Man ones. I'm wondering whether it's the other one. Because there is a... Oh, never mind. I guess it counts as both. Okay, fair enough. Oh, wait, I can just look at the stars. Yeah. So we're looking for somebody who has 2 stars. Technically, we don't need somebody who has 2 stars, but... Let's see, 2-star. Who isn't just a maester... Like, who isn't somebody's maester. Is that my maester? No. Okay. That'll be the easiest way to find a non-maester. I was just thinking here. Not Andal Heritage. Wow, really? Okay. Not Faith the Andals? Really? Oh, okay. Not Faith the Seven? Okay, that doesn't help at all. Okay. I thought it was going to help a lot more, but I guess old gods cause us an issue. John Newhall, Miracle Worker. John, I would like to invite you to court so you can live in my garden. John's like, wow, I get to come to this brand new court? Well, what's my role going to be? You gonna live in the garden? Yep. Yeah, inhabit your castle grounds. Okay. Wonderful. Well, that's what he's going to do now. Yeah, I don't need him to do anything else. Court Brewmaster? Don't really need that. Anything else in here that's worth having? I guess guest opinion's quite nice. Yeah, okay, so Sir Elroy Richard will do that, and he is going to share with the court. Cost me some money, but we'll make sure drink keeps flowing. You increase zealot vassal opinion. Well, sure, I probably have a zealot. Well, you know what? We can check. Do I have a zealot vassal? Yes, I have 2 zealot vassals. Well, in which case, I need to put somebody in here. That'd be great to put somebody in here to help with zealot vassals who is a different religion. That would be classic. So yeah, let's do that. Okay, you're gonna appease zealots. Cupbearer raises our court grandeur, so we want one now. Ideally, it would be somebody whose name we recognize. Although there aren't that many of them anymore. Could be Kirby. I know he just joined our court, but I have a good feeling about Kirby. Do I want them to increase courtly vassal tax here? Not for 0.6. That's... Yeah, I'm not gaining 0.6 gold for minus 30 opinion. Sounds pretty bad. Food Taster also increases your court grandeur. This one can be a landed vassal. Okay, in which case... Where are we? Oh, I was hoping it could be a small egg, but I guess it can't. It can only be certain landed vassals. What was the requirement for Food Taster? Oh, they might be in a full... They might be... Yeah, they might be a Chancellor. Yeah, that's the problem with them being in that position. Guess Tesario, my captain, is going to be this. He is a follower from our adventurer days, so you know what? You can be my food taster. And I'm going to have you increase scheme discovery chance for me. Right. Or Artificer, Glimmer, you can do that. Continue trying to create weapons and armor. And that seems pretty good to me. We could put in a Master of the Hunt just to have a Master of the Hunt, I suppose. One thing that I was going to say one thing I often do. Oh yeah, I was also pointed out that yes, this guy is my Master of Arms. It just happens to be what they call the Marshal in this mod. So yeah. Yeah, I do often have a Huntsmaster accolade position that I also make the the Master of the Hunt, but anyway. We could have one of these just because it would make this nice and it would fill in most of the positions. Okay, my Master of the Hunt is going to be Dennis Malver. It's going to be you. I'm not going to get you to do anything, but you're going to like be here if I need a Master of the Hunt for something. Wonderful. I will replace my Court Smith. I just want to, you know, she's been in the position a while. She can die and then we can put someone new in there. We don't need to hurry her off to her death. Right. Anything else for us to do? Hold court? Let's do that. A place at court. My courtier Delessa takes a turn bending my ear before the assembled court. Glorious liege, give me the honour of meting out righteous justice to criminals and traitors, a position I'm far better suited for than Norbert. I will not let you down. Okay. So you say that you are better than Norbert. However, you are not Delessa. You are unsuited for such a post. You are also not suited to be my fool. You are unsuited. Special treatment. The unrepentant Lord Quentin graces you with his presence. This guy. My lord, I am a loyal and willing subject. Let me practice my faith in peace. Why can't the Faith of the Seven and the Pact live in harmony? Separated by the teachings of the Father and the old gods united in piety. Let us follow our ancient tales and view your seven-pointed star side by side. Okay, I think this is incorrect. I think this should say the old gods, but anyway. Judgment is reserved for the Father alone. I get a hook on him and he's religiously protected. It's time to renounce the old gods, or your beliefs are tolerated, not sanctioned. That's fine, I don't care. You can be religiously protected. Public accusation. Lady Jane and her husband approach cautiously, wary of the assembled court. Your Highness, I'm sure someone in the High Lordship is trying to harm my husband. I have no evidence, but suspect Mistress Ashiela. She has always positioned herself as my enemy. I beg you, imprison Ashiela and put a stop to this madness. And say she must be stopped. Norbert will get to the truth. Oh, okay. Apparently I'll gain stress because I'm just. Wait, because I'm just, I will... Well, I guess that's because I guess we're getting her to confess rather than... like finding out what happened. Or I will question her. I will question her. She denies any involvement. Well, you know, I tried. We tried everything. We asked her whether she was involved and she said no. And honestly, what more could you ask from me? Do we have a successor for Small Leg? We do now. Let's make it Tesario. Right. I can change your contract. Wait, you just gave me a hook for religious rights, but can I just do this? Wait, oh, that would be a tyrannical change? So I'd have to do something like this. But yes, I could take away religious rights. You can't completely take it away in one now, but yeah, you used to be able to do that, but now they've made some things worth more, so yeah, that's effectively worth 2 downgrades. But I could like raise his taxes and then use the hook to get that to go through. Yeah, I'm going to double your taxes and then use the hook to make that go through. Cool. I can pardon criminals or I can imprison them. You're a witch, you're a witch, you're a witch, and you're an adulterer. Oh, okay, well, at least you're not a witch. It's fine. I can declare lots of wars. What wars can I declare in the Riverlands? Oh, many people's claims on different things in the Riverlands. Oh, okay. I'm assuming all of these are claims then. Yeah. Disrupt piracy. Okay, that's not a claim. That's free slaves. Free slaves. Forced vassalization. Okay, free slaves and Lord Quentin's claims. On Alessa of the Iron Throne. Oh, she currently holds Dragonstone. What's Lord Quentin of Rosby's claim? On Sweetport Sound. Where is that? Okay. Well, let's close this and then I'll just do it this way. Oh, it's this. Okay, that's why I didn't see it. I wasn't even looking at that. Okay, interesting. Anyway. Fort Grandeur has now gone up. Wonderful. Yeah, so it's now base just past 9, which is not bad. Okay. Now we chill. Waiting for something to pop up. A family feast. Every now and again, I feel as if our family here in Dunfort might be like any other. Tonight was one of those times. My young grandson Tristan was a delight, and his behaviour a credit to the entire family, as Tristan Richard. My master-at-arms, John, told lively stories of a recent hunting trip to the rapt attention of much of the family. Even my young grandson Alton was unusually well behaved this evening, polite and endearing even towards the servants. Another Richard. Everyone got along, laughing and even singing. At one point, I stood and made a speech that left my family a little teary-eyed. It was good. Nice. Okay. Tilled fields are finished. We can now continue upgrading this. Let's go up to the next one. Makes buildings even quicker. Look how quick this goes compared to everything else. Oh-ho! The twists and turns of fate have not always been to my advantage. Father knows I was cursed the day I met Arion. Arion. Today, however, that curse has been lifted. Fate has smiled upon me and brought that brash swine to his grave. He succumbed to a fatal apoplexy. Okay. And his child currently holds some land in the Free Cities, but he is dead. And I think that is a very positive note to end the episode on. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.